one quick one. Officially, I'm on maternity leave, so I will try to knit other patterns. I almost finished with the socks for people to knit for our members. I have one that I packed and it's ready to go to post office. The other one is drying, so you can see even this, because someone asked me, how do I block my hand knit socks? And this is what I do. I like to just hang them, because then I just fold them. If you don't know how to fold socks and you want to do that, I'm not saying you have to do that. It's just, I like to keep it neat so I can put more into my drawer. Well, drawer is, I'll show you, one of those things. Oh yeah, you see that? Yeah. So anyway, so that's how I keep them. Oh. And I will be rushing, talking over here, so there'll be like a more of a podcast videos whenever I have a chance to kind of update you what I'm doing. Although in regards, writing down the description down below in regards what kind of patterns, well, I'll upload when I upload the video on YouTube. Maybe give me a few hours or check next day that I might actually put then the links, because doing everything at the same time is just time consuming. So I'm doing those things in a section. My little one is asleep over here. The other one, it went for a ride because needs to kind of get a quick nap and somehow did not work over here. So I'm on my own with our little one and little boy, and I thought I'm going to take this opportunity to update what I'm doing, and I'll try to be very quick because I'm not sure when they're going to go back. So I have a new cast on, and maybe over here a glimpse, but closer to, in this lovely bag. I pulled out 2.5 and 3mm knitting needles. Not sure about US size, and the pattern recommends to, what the pattern is, maybe over here, so check that out. It's called Swiss Dot Top. It's a summer 100% cotton t-shirt, but very kind of elegant vibe, designed by Nish Knits. I'm so sorry, forgot, and I'm not going to check that. Nash Knits. Anyway, she has beautiful patterns for kids, and I think she has an idea now to have a section for like smaller kids, like from 0 to whichever, maybe 4 years, and then she has like a junior section of that design, and now I think she's coming up with some adults too. I'm not saying this pattern per se, but I know she has one on the go that I would love to test knit. But you know, I'm not so sure I can be committed to do that in regards time-wise, and because you never know how things go. So I order some yarn because every month Drops has a sale, and I took opportunity because I signed in for a newsletter, so I'm getting information about what yarns are on sale every month. They send that. Not only that, they send loads of stuff. So information, quite nice and very affordable yarn, and I got that saffron. It wasn't on the sale, but in my area, I live in Ireland, it shows 155 per ball, and this is a 50 gram, this 100 gram saffron, and this is not just a cotton according to the description, so maybe over here. And in case you are interested what kind of cotton yarns are there, because there are different types and they give you a different idea. So if you have Peruvian or Egyptians or something like that and you not know what that is, I would recommend you to watch this episode. I'm going to hopefully link down below to Taylor, and because I watched it, I really loved it, although completely forgot about it. So I cannot explain you, but it's more quality, better quality cotton. And I'm knitting first time with 100% cotton, I think, and especially in a garment. So I really enjoy it. I'm not using high sharps, which I was looking for, but I'm grabbing whatever I can find. And this is Knit Pro. I think it's like Knit Picks or something like that. It's interchangeable, so I have the cord, and this is the thing that there was in the set, that you had the cubes, you had these things, I think. I don't know, help me out in the comments. What are these? They're, I don't know. So anyway, I know they're 3mm, so I'm knitting on it. Did I make a swatch? No. And the gauge over here is 26 by I think 36, and the designer tells you that you have to be spot on with the stitches and with the rows, because some of the section you will need knit flat and then you will knit in a round. So I think you go back and then front, and then we're knitting around, and then she calls them puffs, or I don't know what the English word for it, but yeah. So far I have that much, and I know the lighting is not great, but we're going with it. So this is the color 23, and over here we have 3mm recommended. The gauge for this is 24 stitches, so I think the pattern is 26. And this is in 50 grams. We have 160 meters, which is 175 yards in 50 grams. Just to let you know, I got this beautiful kind of, it's not brownish, it has a hint of like kind of purple brown, and this is what I have so far. This is a sweet dot stitch, and it's very intuitive. So like the pattern is written not in numbers for rounds. It's row. It's basically say row, next row, you do next row, and so on, so on. So kind of that way of writing a pattern. So it's not row 1 till 3 you do this, or yeah, it's like that. And so you do a section, you cast on, you do a section, and then there is repeat of number of rows for so many times, and I'm at that stage. So I love it. There is, that's a written instruction for panel back and left and right, and then we have a chart for the front. And I was just wondering one thing over that. It's like, how come we have this number in the chart when you start and we have in the description? But I read more in the description, and I was like, oh. So yeah, so we shall see how it goes. I read halfway through the pattern, so I kind of understand that. And I checked through another kind of half, and I saw like a half a page just writing down things like, no, I'm going to read that when I get to it. So the pattern is beautiful. So once I knit it, I'll tell you, would that be possible to even take this one and do some math and maybe make an adult size, because I think it's beautiful. We shall see how heavy it is and how drapey it is, how my little one will wear. She can probably wear it even at home, because it's quite warm where we live, like in this cottage. So yeah, so that's that. Loving it so much. So that's one thing. And because it was a sale, I got Charisma. This is 100%, and I got in a different is there a sticker? Yeah, in a different shop. It's a Woolly Castle. It's, I think, County, ooh, if I know, it's over here, maybe even the screen over here if I manage to do that during editing time, when I have editing time. Woolly Castle, I put a link down below, so hopefully remind me. And the County Meath, I don't know how to say it, but it's in Ireland. I think maybe in Northern Ireland. Anyway, I did not pay customs, but I want to try and see. They did not really have a color I wanted, but so I got the grey, and I was thinking to knit out this pattern. Sorry, I don't know, but lately I had to go to the doctor for checkups. You go with the little ones in Ireland, and yeah, and I had only one cardigan that my mom knitted for me, and it's kind of like, she found that yarn in the thrift store, so second-hand shop, and she wasn't sure what that is. It looks like mohair, and she holds 2 strands together, but it's very, very oversized, but I'm just trying to tuck in everything. So it did not look great on me, and I was thinking maybe I will knit a cardigan with this. But then I was thinking, if I blend this, because I'm not really a fan of this grey. It was slightly, I thought it was slightly like pearl grey. I actually have to check the order that they send me a proper color. I presume they did. So just lighten up. I think a year ago for like a Christmas, I got myself a kid silk from Drops. And I think there's a pink. And I was thinking, like, if I mix, and I don't know where that is actually, because we're moving everything everywhere and it's so hard to. So this is the yarn. I think it's good representation on the screen, hopefully. So if I mix slightly pink into it, obviously I would need to make a swatch, which not the fan. And I have 15 balls of that over here, and so we shall see how it goes. If you're interested in what that is, and actually that pattern, I check project page on Ravelry, and there's 2 people who actually knitted in Charisma, and actually there's different colors. So this is 44 color, and I need to double check. And if you're interested in 100 meters, we have, sorry, in the 50 grams, we have 100 meters, which is 109 yards. So it's kind of more chunkier DK. Normally they go like 110 meters. So, but it's like a proper, it's like 200 meters. It's a DK. So 218 yards, like proper spot DK. So yeah. But, so that's on my radar to cast on, but it's not a cardigan. So like I said, in Lane magazine, this one, do you see it? Lovely. This says number 4. And I also check Ravelry because, sorry, but it's better on Ravelry shown how the cardigan looks like, and people make it longer. It's knitted top down, so if I have more yarn I can make it longer, and if not I can have it cropped. It's this Cardigan, cardigan, although they say it's like a brio. Hopefully it's like fisherman more style brioche. I'm not really a brioche person, so hopefully this is more like a fisherman, when you just knit through a lower knit stitch to knit this, and it looks lovely. Like, you know, over here you would not, I did not really recognize in the first spot that there are pockets over here, and she has it quite long. This is another photo. It's just represent the buttons. And do we have anything else? No, that's all we have in regards photos, so it wasn't really the best. But I know in the attic area I do have some knit picks worsted in navy, so perfect, like this color. So yeah, they're back, so I'm going to come back to you next time. See you later. Bye bye.